Welcome, friends. It is I, Scarf, and it's time for the Sunday vlog. And I'm recording it a bit earlier this time because my dad's birthday is this weekend, so I know I wouldn't have time to do the vlog then. So doing it a bit early. In the background, I'm not sure what game it's going to be because footage can be put earlier than audio. Well, I mean, there's a lot of good games worth putting for the footage, so I don't know which one it's going to be yet. I have not decided, basically, is what's going on there. There's not a lot to talk about because, well, the patch that I talked about last week is finally coming out, and there's nothing new with that, so nothing to talk about there. One thing to talk about just briefly is I'm getting tired of all the DCs in Hi-Rez's game and the bugs. It's getting a bit tiresome when you have a bug or DC every game. Like, we had someone DC at the start of nearly every game the last couple days. Not very good. We got to the point, like, apparently Ultimate DC'd and he had to, like, if you've been in the Twitch, he DC'd and he had to freaking reinstall the game. Another person had the same problem. Like, that's not good. That's really not a good thing right there. Just not good. Today's vlog is going to be a rant. Stick around for it. Might be worth your time. But here's the rant. The rant is, I've been making these guides, and Reddit has me pissed off. Because lately, when I make the guides, Reddit downvotes it to hell. The Arachne guide got downvoted really hard at the start. When I put it up there, it gets downvoted hard. And I know this is a normal thing with Reddit because this happens to other people where they get a bunch of downvotes and you have to overcome the preliminary downvotes to get into a good position. Here's the problem. I'm not getting any upvotes to get past that point. I'm not getting any at all besides the one when I put it up. So I get like my one upvote and then like one from Jinx, and then it gets downvoted to hell. So it doesn't see the light of day. And so that pisses me off a little bit. It really does. Like, nobody upvotes this thing. Like, our viewers don't upvote it. I don't know how many reviewers use Reddit. Apparently not many of them, as is made obvious by the fact we don't get that many upvotes. So, crap. That's not good. And so it's frustrating that we don't see the light of day lately. And that bugs me because guides are important. Like, we've been making guides. Like, here's the reason why I make guides. Guides are important because it helps people get better at the game. Is anyone else getting tired of shitty teammates? I'm getting tired of shitty teammates. That's what guides are for. Guides are there to help people get better at the game. Well, people who want to get better at the game will look at guides. But in general, like, the more resources there are, there's the better chance of people looking at these freaking guides. So I'm making all these guides. We're making a guide every freaking week for, like, who knows how long it's been. We just keep making guides. We've made maybe 30, 40 guides at this point, and we're going to make even more guides. I've been weekly making guides for a while here, and by the end of the year, we'll be at, let's see, like 50 plus guides. That's a lot of freaking guides made in 1 year. So it's annoying to have the guide get downvoted so nobody sees it, because that doesn't help anybody. Really frustrating. Extremely frustrating. It just bugs me. It just really bugs me. And the problem with it is not just Reddit. It isn't just Reddit that's the problem. The problem is also me. Because I did not cultivate an audience that uses Reddit, evidently. Even though I've been using Reddit and putting videos on Reddit for a year plus, like, actually, maybe the entire, yeah, the whole 2+ years that we've been around. Reddit's been around too for Smite. So we've been posting on there for that long. And we don't have a following on Reddit, evidently, which does not help. And that's on me. It's on me because I did not cultivate an audience that uses Reddit. Simple as that. That's the A plus B right there. That's the evidence. And so it's my fault. And I'm frustrated with that. I should have done better there. So I gotta do better there. I don't exactly know how I'm supposed to cultivate an audience that uses Reddit, but I need to figure that out. Because it falls on me. Whatever happens, it falls on me. Every time. Because I'm just frustrated with that. I've been around forever. And Reddit treats me like shit. So it's frustrating. It really is. But I just gotta do better. We've been around for 2+ years. And we're a hell of a lot better than we were in the past, but that doesn't mean you get respect from anybody. Gotta get better than this. Gotta be way better than I am now. And I gotta figure out which direction I want to go with that. There's 1,000 things any one person can do to get better in some way. I gotta figure out how I want to get better myself. To become a greater entertainer, better at video work. Like, I was proud of my Arachne guy. That's what really pisses me off. I put in more work into that sucker. Like, I spent about 10 hours per guide. This one I spent a little bit more on to give it more something, because Arachne's my favorite. We all know that. Arachne's been my favorite goddess. She's not the kid I like anymore, but she'll always have a place in my heart. So I put extra work into her, and doesn't show. And that's kind of what happens sometimes. You put in a bunch of work, it doesn't show. I don't know how Jinx feels about all the hard work she puts into her special stuff during the videos, and how people don't notice them. Like, I love the stuff she does, but not a lot of people notice them, apparently, and so it's unfortunate. Like, work and effort and all that does not always equal results. That's just how it is. And that's something you have to get a hold of and understand and work with and get better off of, I guess is the way to put it. The thing about it is, I talked about this maybe a year ago, and that was something from Steve Martin. That is, if you want to get people to notice you, you have to become undeniably good. You have to be so good that no one can ignore you. And we're not there yet still. And that takes work to get to. Like, you have to be good at it to become undeniably good. And we're good at it, but we're not undeniably good at it, if I worded that at all correctly. So I need to get better. Just way better. And I'm going to keep going at it, obviously. That's why I'm talking about it. If I wanted to quit, I would have quit a long time ago. This is not something you do on a whim. This is not something, if you expected a big hit to become a big hit within a year, like, you had to do something really good to do that. You had to have some really good idea for that, or you're crazy, I don't know. I see it all the time, it's frustrating. I see people who do content making, and they're like, why am I not a big hit in the first year? Like, I see that all the time. I see things that looked really good, they were entertaining or whatever, or channels, like YouTube channels, or like, this seems kind of fun, they're doing pretty good, I can't wait to see how they are in a year. Then I see that they stopped in a year. Like, I see that sometimes where people just quit, or people are just frustrated with their position, and like, I'm frustrated where I am too, but it's part of the territory, and you have to just keep getting better and better to get there. Some people are a lot better at it, some people aren't as good at it, but you gotta improve. Maybe there's people who are improving every day and they still don't make it, I don't know. It's a crazy world out there. It's a lot of things, there's a lot of factors to how things happen. There is no single way up the mountain. There's no single path to success, as has been proven by the many people who have been successful. How many of them did the exact same thing to get to where they are? None. Not really. I shouldn't say none, but it'd have to be a really crazy coincidence for two people to have the exact same road up. Right? Like, there's just always a different way to hit success. And we have to find our way. We just have to become better at it. I gotta get better at being an entertainer. Better just energy. Better at my voicing. Just better in so many ways. Do you get better at editing when I do the guides and explaining the guides better? I feel like the guides are really strong right now. The only thing people complain about is I talk really fast, but there's just so much information I'm cramming in there. That's the only thing I can't really help, I feel. Like, I think I'm improving in a lot of ways on that guides. Like, there's a good amount of information on there. I'm not trying to give too much, but there's a good amount on there. The footage I feel is pretty good. Like, it's not always representative. If you spend time to make footage that's representative, you're going to spend like a month doing these guides each. Because if you want to get every single thing to reflect everything you're talking about, it just takes a lot of effort to do it. That, or you get a group of people to stage the things you want to have happen. And that's just a different way of a lot of effort, because then that's having other people spend their time with it as well. So it becomes a single person's time multiplied by a couple people, which in the end becomes a month or so as well. Because if you just want these perfect shots, it just takes a lot to do it, basically. I just need to get better. Yeah, we haven't had a new Patreon person in a year. I have to get better at earning people wanting to support us through Patreon. Like, we haven't had a new person in a year. Dave is about to hit 1 year. He was like our first or second person for Patreon. Like, yeah, I'm being incorrect about this. Nada was our last person. That was like 6 months ago. So we got a new person 6 months ago. It's been a long time since we have a new person for Patreon. Like, I think Dave was our first person. He was our first or second person to donate to us on Patreon. And he's been very much appreciated. Dave, and also, of course, Sober, who's donated a lot to us. And there's people who donate to us in different ways. Some donate to us through money, some donate to us through codes, through like skin codes, or gem codes, or beta codes, or alpha codes. They're all appreciated. They're all very important to us. They are. I didn't mean it that Patreon is the only one that matters. Obviously it doesn't. But The fact that it hasn't had a new person in so long is just indicative that I'm not doing a good job with that. I'm seeing all my mistakes and all the things I'm failing, and I'm trying to figure out how do I do them better. And the truth at the end of it all is I just need to be really good. I just have to figure out how to be really good and how to say, hey, we got these things. You interested in helping us out in this way? And it's hard to ask in that way because you have to be comfortable in believing that you're good enough for it, I guess. And I know we're not the bestest. I don't know. I think anytime we get a Patreon or any donation we get, we earned it because we did good enough to convince a person that we're worth their time or money or codes or something. And we've convinced them that we're worth something from them, if I worded that at all correctly. And since like just looking at Patreon that hasn't happened in a while, then we haven't done good enough to earn monetary thing, I suppose. But we have done a good job of earning giveaway codes from people. Like we've earned Almighty Zeus. We got the latest ones we got from Yak Lantern. Thank you to them. Codes from Sober. Codes from names I can't remember. Unfortunately, people have been donating various things to us. Very much appreciated. It always is. I'm very thankful for that. But I know I could do better to earn more things. Or if I don't know if I'm wording it all correctly. We can do better. We can always do better. And I need to do better. Simple as that. So I will. I just got to figure out how I'm going to do it. My energy for Monday and Tuesday streams, we're okay. Wednesday stream, like I'm recording this Tuesday night, by the way, as you can tell at this point. Before the patch. So I'm going to do the patch notes tomorrow morning, and then I'm going to stream some Smite, then Neptunia. And Monday and Tuesday, I've tried to have some good energy. I have not gotten ragey at all. I've gotten some annoyance and disappointment because we've had a DC every freaking game. Or a bug of some kind where or my ping goes to hell. I've had games where my ping went up to 500 for no reason at all and then goes back down to 200, and then up to 500, and down to 200. I'm like, okay, well that's not playable. Like I've been having those games. I haven't had a really solid game in Smite for a couple days. And because of that, my energy's not where I could have it, but at least I'm not raging, so that's an improvement. I don't know. I want to get better, so I got to get better. Then it's figuring out how to do that. I've said that 12 times by now. I want to be the greatest. I want to be the very best like no one ever. Oh God. We're better than we've ever been. We're at our strongest we've ever been. But I know we could do better. That's just how it is. Well, there's an ebb and flow. I think the last couple days have not been very good, but the last week before, I was amazing. I was on fire. So and now we're in the ebb. So I gotta get back to the flow. Goddamn motorcycles in the back. That's it. That's pretty much it. There's nothing really to talk about. Besides that, enjoy the game in the background. Not sure which one I decided on for it, but we'll know future, past, whatever, which one I decided on. But that is the vlog, and the game should still be going, unless it wasn't early surrender. It probably isn't. The game's going to be still going, so enjoy that, everybody. I am thankful for each and every one of you. Thankful for your comments, and for your likes and dislikes. And not the biggest fan of dislikes, but it still helps. Being honest, dislikes. Not the biggest fan of dislikes, what the hell. Sometimes people just put dislikes because they're just like, just like my damn videos. How about that? How about you like my videos? How about you do that? Do that instead. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for telling your friends. If you tell your friends, you should tell your friends. That might be a good idea. And if your friends already follow us, have them tell their friends. I don't know, telling your friends is actually really good. It's a very useful thing, because if one tells one, then it becomes two, and two tell more, becomes 4, 8, 16, 32, 64-bit, 128-bit, 256-bit, 512-bit, 124. Get it? It can snowball. If enough people tell enough people, it is a thing. It really is a thing. But also, I gotta get myself out there even more. I think the guides would be a good way to get out there, but I gotta do more ways to get out there. But, thank you to everyone for everything you do. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much. Thank you to Jinx for everything she does as well. She does a lot of hard work. And I just gotta keep working at it and get better. But now that right there is the vlog. I had fun of it from watching. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.
Be careful. An enemy has been slain. Nice job. Be careful. Out of mana.
I really must be good.
A mighty storm! I have you now!
Get him!
Rampage! Double kill.
Got the double kill.
Your time.
An enemy. Nice job. Slain. An ally. Nice job. That will be useful. Be right back. Cancel that. Your team has destroyed a middle enemy.
Who's gonna stop the kid? He's unstoppable.
Nice job. Keep a lookout for spies. Be careful.
Retreat!
Ultimate is ready. Has been slain. An enemy has been slain. A mighty storm!
Really must be good.
Feels like a chill of winter. Enemy missing! Your team has destroyed a right enemy tower. Your middle tower is under attack. Enemy missing middle! Now I'm ready for battle. Enemy missing! An enemy has been slain. I have you now! An enemy has been slain. I'm off! Age. You can't outrun my moves. An enemy has been slain. Nice job. Ultimate is ready.
Not ambrosia, but it will
On my way. Be careful, right.
Keep a lookout for spies. We are the unstoppable force.
Nice job.
Rock.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has been destroyed. Slay an enemy. Let the heavens rain. Tell us under my lead.
A warrior's step.
Lightning bolt. You have been slain.
Protect me from those worthy of combat. Oh, yeah.
Lightning bolt out.
Defy!
Embrace. Be right back. Thanks.
Ward for fire giant.
I have you now! An enemy has been slain. Hold the line! Retreat! Retreat!
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Be careful,
Not
left.
ambrosia,
Enemies
but
incoming.
it will do.
Retreat middle lane! Retreat middle lane! Retreat! An enemy has been slain. Your left tower has been destroyed.
Immortal!
Killing spree! Be right back. Attack right lane.
Protect me from those worthy of combat.
I'll attack middle lane. Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
Keep a lookout for spies.
That's too bad.
I have you now!
Be careful, right? Retreat! Retreat!
Mine.
Oh, warriors! The hunt is on!
You have been slain. Retreat middle lane! Enemies
Now
have fire
I'm ready
attack.
for battle! See.
Be careful.
A mighty storm! My bow will be my guide, not so fast! Shut down!
Unstoppable! You rock!
Lie down, my gaze. Your
I
time.
have you now!
Fine!
I shall not
Slay it in return.
attack by double shall return.
Nice job.
Deicide.